And landed. So after doing the 1150 days played login reward, a lot of people were correcting me and saying that it was a machete head, even though I did show that the machete is the weapon that I put it on. So many people said turn it into a staff. So I thought, let's go and have a look. So we know what the blade was. Link, meaningless at the moment, but it would be, which one would you go for? The infested one? The two-handed grip? It's got to be one of these, because that, I don't think that would do it. It's a heavyweight, increased damage with a cost of speed. Could be that one. This is why Zaws can be kind of annoying, because it doesn't tell you what the weapon is going to be when you build it. Nope, it does. Pole arm. That has worse damage than the machete did. Actually, only simply because of the attack speed. This can be changed with the link, I know. Try a different grip. 0.81. That's more like the machete that I have when it comes to stats, but the status is 0. The crit isn't even that high on this. Preview with Gilded. That's a lot better. That is a ton better. Try this one. Isn't that the exact same stats? Oh, there you go. Wow, that is actually much better. 100 damage, but that's kind of similar to the one that I had to begin with. Nope. Oh, obviously I changed the link, which changed the stats. Yeah, if I'm going for this, it's got to be... Nope. I'm trying to remember which one it was. That's set up there, because it's got a nice crit. Does have some status, not a great deal, but the attack speed, I can play with the attack speed and change it. So I'm going to build this thing. Out of protest here. And I won't lie, I straight up forgot about this thing for quite some time. It's been a few days. Now, as I say, the changes I made, it's not going to have as much crit. That is also completely the wrong thing. Wait, that's not right. Hang on. Something's gone wrong, because it still had the same crit, but now it's a lot slower than it was supposed to be. More damage. You know what? I'm still going to build this and go with the whole, let's hope Prime Fury makes this thing much better, and I won't make you suffer through the leveling it and gilding it and leveling it again, and I'll bring you back when it's done. After a few V-formers on this, or V-polarities added to this, because Prime Pressure Point is a V, Blood Rush is a V, Prime Fury is a V, and this Riven is an 18-point mod, so yeah, this thing needed 3 extra V-polarities put on it, just so I could fit Berserker, which is just straight up nuts, because as expected, when building this thing with the whole Prime Pressure Point, Blood Rush, Body Count, Organ Shatter, Prime Fury, Berserker, the actual Riven, and another element, I think I've got Viral on this because the Riven has Cold, so I threw in Virulent Scourge, which gave it a Viral elemental to it. It ended up not that bad, but I just so badly wanted to put something like Sacrificial Steel in here instead of Berserker, because that adds way more and it takes the crit chance. Mine goes to 43, I think fully maxed it'll go to 45. True Steel will only actually take it to 40, but with Blood Rush in here, I didn't do that, and swapping from this to the machete version, which I had when I referenced this Riven in the first place and said it'll only go on a machete, so this thing will go to waste, because so many people turned around and said, yes, but if you do this and you build it this way, it'll actually be useful. I 100% agree. You were all right. This thing worked out to be not an amazing endgame type Zaw. Kind of expected that, because if I'm honest, if I was to to build this again, I would try and use some of the plague things, try and add some toxin damage to this. But as it stands, it's not the best of Zaws anyway, because I did build this thing way too slow. I could have built it so it actually works much faster than this, hence the reason I lost damage having to fit Prime Fury and Berserker in here. Berserker wasn't really needed, it's just I wanted to put True Steel in, but at the same time I want to put Sacrificial Steel in, and well, you can't format those polarities because it's the Umbral slot. You can't format those in yet. The rumour is still out there that these things, there will be a format for it eventually, but that is also a rumour that has been around for way longer than people think it has. You look into it and those posts from, I think it was about the time Umbra actually dropped, but it never came, so rather than run True Steel, Berserker, and I do see the difference in these. This versus the machete, yep, the comments were right. As always, this thing was just straight up insane over the machete. It's just, the machete is slow, it doesn't do a lot of damage, whereas this thing, the fact that I built it wrong aside for the attack speed, the only real downside was the attack speed to this. Everything else, this turned out to be very fun to build and fun to use, and I'm weirdly looking forward to doing weird things like this more in the future, because I never thought of putting this on a staff. It was the Zaws, I just kind of built them as quickly as I could, and this, it was a machete, so I built it as a machete, and it was horrible as a machete, much better as a polearm, as everybody said. So we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.